What's up guys, it's Maxwell from DLZ back with another war recap video, and today we have week 3 coverage of the Champions War League mid-season division. And these guys were our opponents, Fortas LTU, so a Lithuanian clan. So yeah, let's see how we did against those guys. Starting things off at number 28, we have Xalo coming in right here with, looks like a shattered entry with 2 golems, a little bit of a queen walk with 4 healers, and then 5 baby dragons. So pretty interesting army. As far as the breakdown goes, it was the usual MCWL mid-season breakdown of 3 Town Hall 11s, 9 Town Hall 10s, and then 18 Town Hall 9s. So 30v30 once again, and Xalo right here just created a nice funnel for his queen for her to walk all the way right up the base, up towards 12 o'clock. No spell needed for taking out the enemy queen right here, only an archer tower was firing onto him, so he was pretty relaxed right here, taking out that elixir storage, and now the queen is getting up there to take out some valuable buildings. You will notice that this air defense right here is not placed a tile back from the building that is touching the wall, so the queen will be able to reach that air defense. Rarely ever do we see that in bases nowadays, but yeah, I guess the Fortas guys didn't really care about that. Golems now coming in with the wizards behind for that shattered entry. The clan castle has come out, so a little bit of the anxious moment right here. The Valkyries are latching onto the golem right there along with the baby dragon, and they are just shredding that golem to pieces. So that's not ideal, but poison spell going down now a little bit late on the poison. Probably could have placed it a bit earlier, but I guess he was focused on his king and bolas. Nice giant bomb trigger right there, only the queen catches the giant bomb, and that's obviously really nice. The healers have now peeled off to the bolas, which is cool because they are keeping them alive. Yeah, so actually pretty powerful to have the queen walk join up with the bolas and golems, because if you can keep those alive, they can obviously do massive work. As you can see, all the air defense is taken out at this point, so the baby dragons are good to go on coming into the battle and taking out pretty much the rest of the space, all the buildings towards the perimeter. Probably could have used loons as well in this case, but I guess baby dragons are just cooler, so decided to go with the baby dragons. Nice job to Xalo getting it done right here. Beautiful attack. And yeah, quite an overkill. As you can see, swagging 6 goblins and 2 baby dragons pretty much, as well as a couple of archers and the queen ability. So yeah, beautiful attack, overpowering this base and getting the first triple for DLZ on the board for this recap. And how about number 22 next, and Hastebuster coming in with his queen right here, starting to do work onto that spell factory. A solitary wizard for funneling is all that he is going to need for the queen to step down right here. You will notice that the air defense in this case is once again set back 1 tile from the building that is touching the wall, so he's gonna have to contend with that if the queen is not going to go down, but looks like she's going to do that and path away from that air defense. So only a mini queen walk right here at this point, coming in with 2 golems right into the Tesla farm right there. Baby dragon doing work on the funneling, couple of wizards behind just to helping out with damage to take care of those Teslas as quickly as possible. Bolas now coming in, no wall breakers for this attack, but 2 jump spells. So the first one is hopping over the outside wall, so yeah, really encouraging the fair play community on this point. No wall breakers used at all, so yeah. Moving in, second jump spell opens up pretty much all the rest of the base. Bowlers are going crazy inside the middle with that rage spell and that heal spell as well. Queen is just shooting down a few buildings in the backline. Couple of early Hawk Riders were pretty much wasted right there because they got gunned down by that point defense right away. But take a look at the work that his kill squad is doing. Pretty ridiculous, pretty much taking care of the entire base on their own. So yeah, once again the queen walk into KS right here, with those bowlers benefiting from the healers, pretty powerful. So we might see a little bit more of that in the future. At this point, just a couple more hawks coming in to take care of those remaining defenses. And yeah, I think he pretty much could have swagged all of his hawks or close to all of his hawks, because yeah, as I said, a very strong kill squad on this attack. So yeah, wrapping up another nice one, pretty similar to the last attack and pretty beautiful as well. And up next is number 20 and Babo coming in and doing work, starting things off with a queen walk down here. Queen just getting massive value. She's gonna take out several defensive buildings right here without having to use any spells or anything, so not much damage coming onto the queen. And you will notice that he's already dropping a couple of minions up top to create the funnel. He's planning to send the Valkyries in here, so yeah, beautiful and nice early funnel right there. Queen just stepping her way down now. She's doing work, as I said, taking out a couple of buildings. Then a tank giant going down with a test wall breaker and 3 more wall breakers behind, cracking that section open for the queen for her to move into the base. She's gonna get the body pull on the clan castle, nothing needed to lure that out, so yeah, queen just doing work, taking care of a couple more buildings, and then every moment right here she's gonna step up to get the clan castle out, just after she takes out this archer tower. Right there the clan castle is coming out now, so the double poison going down. Actually only one, no, there's a double poison, alright. I thought he was only placing one poison, but no. Uses double poison and the rage spell, 2-point defenses locked on, and at this point the Valkyries are coming in, creating the other half of their funnel for themselves. Wall breakers from the clan castle along with more maxed Valkyries. King gets a shot in the head right away, and then the Valkyries are gonna move in with the king to kill the enemy queen. Couple hogs to snipe off that expo right there, so nice touch on that. The skeleton trap is really threatening to hurt him right there, but the expo is just gonna go down, so very nice on that. Couple of more hogs being trailed in right here for that Tesla that has popped, so they're gonna get that out of the way. Queen is banging through the right wall in this instance for, yeah, luckily she's doing that for once. The Valkyries are still alive with the king, doing work, taking out buildings. A jump spell has allowed them access into pretty much the rest of this base. More hogs coming in, so a beautiful attack just sweeping through the base from one side to the other. Really loved watching this swag heal spell as well. So yeah, beautiful job, just getting it done really nicely right here. Cleanup wizzies are also doing work, taking out those buildings. One Valkyrie left with a few barbarians, but the queen is gonna do the rest of the job right here. Kill the rest of those defenses, and yeah, there goes a swag heal and a swag hawk rider as well. So beautiful job, Barbo, nice work right here, getting it done on number 20. Alright, and up next is number 16 right here, and Mike, only Real Madrid, coming in and doing work as well. One giant and one wizard to tank slash help out the queen with damage early, and then he's just gonna use a huge amount of dragons right here. So you will notice that at this base all the air defenses are pretty much exposed, so he has one lava hound early for the dragons to tank for that one air defense towards the outside, took care of one air defense with his queen. He has a few hawk riders for another air defense, actually only 3 hogs being needed for an air defense right here, so yeah. So much for base design on this base, and then he's just gonna use a haste spell and a few balloons to snipe off one more air defense. So with King Hawks still left for that last air defense, pretty much got this base out of the way. The king is tanking for the enemy king and the archer tower right there, and the Hawks can just come in behind him and snipe off that air defense. Actually kinda, yeah, misses the king ability, I wanna say, pops it very late. Take a look at this amount of dragons left. He had a couple of rage and heal spells for those dragons in the core. So yeah, beautiful scout on this one, beautiful attack. Yeah, nicely done by only RMA here. Getting this base out of the way with the dragons, with those funny exposed air defenses. And with that we are on to number 12 and 10v10 action. Corny right here coming in, and as actually you will notice, there is a single targeting Inferno Tower in this base, and it's only one as well, so really strange for this one. Corny meanwhile has started his queen walk right here in this corner, and I actually helped out a little bit with the planning on this one, so I can talk about this pretty good. We were sort of debating if he needed a rage spell right here for the queen with enemy level 40 queen and that archer tower onto her, but decided only to use a poison. This was a fresh hit, so fail on those Hawk Riders. He didn't know about the Tesla farm, so he didn't get the clan castle lured out right there. The Valkyrie did go to plan right there, taking out the archer tower up top. Queen just taking care of 3/4 of the Tesla farm right here. At this point, he wants to place the king and a couple of minions on this bottom cannon right here. But since there was so much going on and going wrong, I have to say, with this queen, He had to pay more attention to her. So now you will have noticed the king coming in at the bottom. Queen has been able to take care of the enemy, has been able to take care of, yeah, the enemy clan castle is what I wanted to say. And now the miners are just coming in. A couple of those peeled off towards the king because the king was a little bit late, so that was not the plan. He used the queen ability right here, and then unfortunately she's encountering so much damage from those two level 4 expos, so she's going to go down. The miners on the town hall have been trailing a little bit. King though is doing work, taking care of buildings right here, creating the other half of the funnel for the miners, so that's looking good. And at this point he has 2 heal spells left and a bunch of miners to take care of the rest of the space, so we are gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of miners in the old day sweeping through bases, so not really all that exciting. The rest of this attack has a heal spell left for that last part of point defense right there. Giant bomb going off, he catches it with a heal, so nice job to Corny getting it done on, I guess we're gonna call this a 10v10 triple, although it was sort of a strange base and only one single targeting Inferno Tower. But still, it counted as a Town Hall 10 for these guys, so no idea what that was all about. So, yeah, still, it's Corny getting the triple on that Town Hall 10. And up next is number 10, and Tamo coming in right here. At this point, I gotta give a shout out to War and Glory, I think it was, who tripled this base with a Town Hall 10 in a recap as well, using the Bowler Witch army. So we just copied that, used the same entry spot. And you're gonna, if you saw the War and Glory recap, you're gonna see that this is pretty much a copy of that attack. So I'm also gonna 2x through this one, guys. Don't hate me for that, but yeah, it was just a copied plan, so we cannot claim this one. Same spell composition, same everything, and funny enough, the raid went exactly the same way on the same base. But no, you would think that maybe a couple of bowlers and witches would work another way or peel off differently, but just like at the War and Glory recap, there was a bunch of troops making their way around the bottom. There was the queen getting stuck in the core and then clearing out several buildings. And then just at this point, like in the War and Glory attack, it didn't really look like a 3-star, but the bowlers and witches are just so powerful. A couple of loons also coming in there for distraction and weakening that archer tower, that he was just able to pull it off. So we were definitely chuckling when this worked out right here, because yeah, we were just we watched that War and Glory replay and we were like, well, maybe that was a bit lucky, maybe we shouldn't try it in this base, and Tamo just went, well, let's just go for it and try it. And when it actually worked out with a fresh hit as well, yeah, pretty funny. So another 10v10 triple. So those two were sort of given to us this war, I have to say. But still, got two 10v10 triples. And then we're moving on to number 8. And Stevo coming in right here. This is a dip attack, so Tunnel 11 on a Tunnel 10. But I gotta give a huge shout out to my man Stevo. He's been absolutely killing it the last couple of wars. Got the 6-pack last war, got the 6-pack this war. Also had a nice defense, only got 1 start with I think 3 or 4 attacks this war. So Stevo just killing it right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of time at this moment because of, yeah, just some personal stuff that is getting in the way. But whenever he is able to pop online, he's just killing it for DLZ. So we are very lucky and happy to have him. So yeah, coming in right here with the Bowler Witch attack, which he's, by the way, also using in Legends League, where he currently resides as far as his trophy count in multiplayer goes. So yeah, he's also having success with this on Town Hall 11. If you saw the live stream, Dark Looters versus Red Omega, you could see that Itsu was also 2-starring a Town Hall 11 with the Bowler Witch attack. So this army composition is seeing a lot of use right now at yeah, Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 as well. So Stevo is just very practiced with that because he's attacking with that all day in Legends League. So yeah, he just actually came in and YOLO'd this attack, didn't even talk to anybody of us, and still got it done. That's just how good he is doing right now. And obviously, as I said, he has a lot of practice with this, so he's comfortable with it, he is confident with it, and he's also killing it with it. So speeding through the rest right here, because obviously it's just, yeah, his Queen and Warden doing cleanup, as well as a couple of witches. He still has the Queen ability. That's gonna be coming in pretty handy, because a lot of bunched up point defense right here in this last compartment. So yeah, 2 or 3 bowlers left, 3 witches left, the war and the queen. So nice job, nice attack to Steve-O, getting it done for us on the Town Hall 10s as well. And this attack is all about badass as well. We have Nati coming in. For this one we actually hit this I think 1 or 2 times before and sort of failed on it. Sort of a strange base, but Nati finally found out how to make it work if he's ever gonna start. Yeah, I think he placed down here a couple of minions for funneling. And then a baby dragon with a giant. So yeah, now we're off. So the queen is doing work now at the 9 o'clock corner. A baby dragon is helping her move into the right direction right here. Quite a bit of defensive power coming in early. He decided to lure out the clan castle just so that he wouldn't have to deal with it later on in the raid with his dragon portion, because obviously it can be a little bit annoying if he just happens to lure it out with the king or something later in the raid and then has nothing to kill it, and the lava hound would sit in the way of his dragon. So that's why he just decided to go safe and do this early. So we are also gonna speed through this part because I am sure all of you guys have seen a lava hound killed before. He used a wizard to help out his queen. So then Warbreakers in a rage, cracking the wall open at the perfect spot for the queen to move inside the walls, which is what he needs. So another rage spell going down because there's 3-point defenses once again latching onto his queen. That's pretty heavy with those Town Hall 11-point defenses, even with level 40 queen. So at this point, doing work, the walk is looking good, but unfortunately his healers are gonna get into range of that air defense for a little bit. Yeah, he's just gonna improvise nicely. Gonna use another rage spell pretty soon. There it goes to help the queen move out of that range of the air defense a little bit quicker. And I'm not quite sure, as I was not that involved in the planning for this attack, but I think he actually meant his queen to walk down right here and not up, but he just adjusted on the fly. King and bowlers were meant to go down in that location right there, create the path for the dragons. Earthquake spell in the middle. Since the eagle has already been activated, he doesn't have to worry about spell or troop or I guess army space, so that's why he was good to go on dropping the earthquake. And take a look at that, the queen is locking onto the town hall with her ability left, so you know that level 11 town hall is gone already, and he's already at 50% pretty much as well. Queen is gonna take care of that inferno tower. So yeah, 2-starring this town hall 11 right here with 5 swag dragons, 2 swag rage and swag balloon. So I'd say this was a pretty good attack. No, obviously. And he actually only had these 20 seconds left right here, so we were shouting at him in voice chat to drop his dragons and rage spells. And he just, yeah, dropped 5 dragons and rage spells for more percentage. So savage attack right here. Shout out to Nati. Also, he got the 4-pack on Town 11s this war, so providing huge value for DLZ as well. And with that, we are going to take a look at the results. And yeah, Fortas LTU unfortunately wasn't really able to be a match for us. Stomped them out by 9 stars, so commanding victory by DLZ. We were not quite happy with our performance, to be honest. Could have done a little bit better, but I don't want to complain about a 9-star victory. That would be, yeah, pretty bad. So obviously got the 11s out of the way. 2 of those once again by Nati, so shout out to you. Cleared 10s but 3, so missed out on 3 Town Hall 10s. One of those was... take a look at that. Actually, no, look away. 98% by yours truly. Luckily, I was able to 3-star with my other attack. Steve-O got the 6-pack for our Town Hall 11s. And yeah, Tamo also got the 3-star, so that's nice. Fortas work. Missed out on Steve-O, as I said, so savage defense by Steve-O as well. 3-star 2 Town Hall 10s they did, so good job on that. But then they left out a couple of Town Hall 9s as well, so yeah. Not the best day in the history of Fortas LTU, but certainly another win for DLZ, so that's good. We are finally off into the right direction in the MCWL, so we are pretty stoked about that. Nice victory. We also had a ton of fun enjoying the live stream from Helsinki with Dark Ludus and Reddit Omega. You guys should have been in the DL family GroupMe chat during that event because it was going crazy. We were absolutely destroying GroupMe. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this war recap, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.